Okay, here we go again. People listening to the news media and actually believing their bullshit. This is just hilarious.
Kasich today issuing a stark warning, saying that the choice Republicans face will set the country on one of two paths. One path is presumably the one where he becomes the Republican nominee chosen by delegates at a contested convention, the only way he could get the...
Yeah, mister, I won one state, and I can be president because everybody likes me, obviously. That's why I've got so many millions of votes. You delusional psycho. Somebody just put his old ass in a retirement home because his brain ain't firing on all cylinders.
Way he could get the nomination. And then, of course, in Kasich's view, there is this, quote, darker path. Darker path. That's the path that ends with either Trump or Cruz getting the nomination.
Well, at least he labeled it right. You got Donald Trump learning politics, and then you've got Cruz over there as Darth Vader, the sneaky, underhanded, lying, cheating SOB that he is.
A nomination leading the party to certain doom versus Hillary Clinton in the fall, per Mr. Kasich. Jason Carroll is in Rome, New York, following Donald Trump. Jason, some establishment Republicans were hoping for a third path, one that somehow ended with Speaker Paul Ryan accepting the nomination in Cleveland, but Ryan just delivered a statement saying, count him out. He should not be considered, period.
Right, that's right. Certainly there's got to be some disappointments among some of those wishful thinkers who are hoping that perhaps Ryan would be the person to step in if there was a contested convention to sort of save the day and unite the party. But
oh yeah, people wishing that we could just change the rules and drop in an extra person. So forget changing the rules on the last time, and we'll just change the rules again on this time. And then from state to state, we'll just change the rules depending on what it is that we need. So, I mean, how do you play a game of Monopoly with a 2-year-old that says, I know I rolled a 3, but I'm going to move 6 spaces because that's what I want? Okay? That's what you're dealing with here. It's just ridiculous. Let's just change the rules in the middle of the game.
Party, but simply no disappointment in this room, Jake. In fact, one speaker already has taken the stage and was met by huge applause when he stood up and said, we are not going to let leaders take away our right to vote for who we want, and that man is Donald Trump. Donald Trump directing his anger at the GOP nominating system, which he called corrupt. This after Trump says his supporters in Colorado were shut out when that state awarded all its delegates to Ted Cruz.
We have a rigged system. So in Colorado, they were going to vote. And you saw what's happened in Colorado. It's one of the big things. It's a fix.
Ted Cruz firing back on Glenn Beck's radio show today, calling Trump a sore loser.
Donald wakes up at night in cold sweats that people will call him Losing Donald.
Colorado does not have a primary or caucus. Instead,
I would rather lose honestly than win by lying and cheating and stealing like you, lying Ted.
Caucus instead holds a convention to choose its delegates. Last night, the chairman of the Republican National Committee weighed in on the issue, tweeting, "The rule..."
Wait, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the lie. Let's see how many people believe it, okay? All right, this is funny. So let him lie, and then I'll point out how it's not true again.
The rules were set last year. Nothing mysterious, nothing new. The rules have not changed. The rules are the same, nothing different.
Okay, so now by all admission, what he's saying is that the guy that held the delegates in Colorado that was taken off of the delegate ballot so that he wasn't allowed to vote because he said he would vote for Trump, okay, either the rules have changed or he just admitted that the fix has been in for the last God knows how many years, and the American people were just too stupid to know it. Because I've already posted the video online. There was a guy that was taken off of the delegates, been on there for 20, 25 years, and they told him if he either doesn't vote for Cruz and he's going to vote for Trump, they took him off. Okay? So, which one is it? The fix has been in for generations, and social media didn't exist, so we didn't know, and the media's been lying to us all along? Or you guys just change the rules in the middle of the game whenever you feel like it? Which one is it? And either one of them is pretty pathetic for our government, bought and paid for by the American citizens who aren't allowed to participate anymore.
Second, his goal, pick up as many delegates here as possible. Hi.
Okay, so now he's getting ready to explain to you what he means by the path of darkness. This is awesome. I love it.
Hi. And continued to draw differences between himself and the other two candidates. He encouraged voters not to choose what he called the path of darkness.
The path that exploits anger, encourages resentment, turns fear into hatred, and divides people. It cheapens each one of us.
No, you want to know what the path of darkness is? It's the path of you lying politicians like you and Cruz and every other one of them 530-some congressmen and senators up in the White House that lie to us, cheat us out of our money, pay $1,200 for a hammer, $500 for an ashtray, $22 for a screw, and all you do is screw us. That's the path of darkness. Do you want to know why? People are starting to learn what's going on now. It's not the path of darkness. It's the path of America waking up. And why is America waking up? Because of social media, and we got people like Trump that's pointing out how corrupt your sorry ass is, along with all the rest of them politicians. That is the path of darkness. We now have light, and the American people are pissed. And you're sad and angry that the American people are mad. That's not inciting anger. That's pointing out that somebody's actually intelligent enough, unlike your sorry old ass, to realize that we're pissed off that you work 120 days a year and get paid $240,000 a year, or is it 180 at your level? I don't know. You guys keep giving yourself raises, okay, for no apparent reason. And you work less than anybody we know. You don't even show up to vote half